Scorpios, what's up? This is going to be your general for the whole month of October. I'm switching from bi weekly to monthly, um, mostly because I put out a lot of love readings and it seems like that's what people are most concerned about. So, just going to be monthly for generals. Alright, so this is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising. If it resonates, let me know about it in the comments. If it doesn't, check your other signs or check out some of the other awesome readers on here. There's a ton, okay? So this is general. I'm not going to be focusing on one particular topic. We'll just see what comes out, all right? All right, Scorpio, what's up? Ooh. Well then, guys. All right, so overall energy for the month of October is the Devil in reverse. So you could have a Capricorn in your life, don't have to, but the Devil reversed is always much better than the Devil upright, right? Okay, so the Devil reverse is coming out of a toxic situation, coming out of some sort of toxic behavior. If there was some type of addiction in your life, whether it was drugs, alcohol, sex, money, whatever, you're coming out of that. And if it wasn't you, it was someone around you. And it doesn't have to be addiction. It can just be toxic behavior, unhealthy behavior in general. Anything that's done like excessive, right? Okay, so it's reversed. So you are coming out of that energy. Awesome. Now, your recent past, you have the reverse Knight of Wands. Fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Whatever this pertains to for you, so Wands are generally sexual energy. This isn't a love reading, so I'm gonna take it a couple different ways to see how it pertains to you in your life. So the reverse Knight of Wands is lack of forward movement, right? Jeez, I'm sticking to all the cards. So maybe you felt like you had some sort of creative block. Maybe you weren't feeling very passionate about things. You weren't going anywhere. You're just kind of stuck there, not taking any action. If it is pertaining to love for you, then this person is just, you know, kind of a dickhead, kind of a player, just in and out type of energy. Okay, so your present, you have the Emperor. It is an Aries card. You could have an Aries that's significant in your life. If not, the Emperor is an awesome card to have for your present energy. So the Emperor, obviously, he is the boss. He runs empires. You could potentially be, you know, your own boss. You could have your own business. Or you could just be really in control of your own shit. Now, the Emperor being in control doesn't mean that she is controlling. There's a difference in the Emperor upright and the Emperor reverse. So the Emperor upright is just taking care of his shit. Just getting everything done that needs to be done. He's stable. He has everything on his own. He doesn't need anyone to keep him under control or do his shit for him. He really, like, he runs empires. Got it? King of Kings doesn't mean that it's a man in this reading. It could be whoever. So that's your present energy, right? That's awesome for October. And in your immediate future, which would be then November, you have the Wheel of Fortune. That's fate. It's destiny. It's whatever is going on in your life is what's destined to happen. It's the universe coming in. And it's also a reminder that life moves in cycles. So, you know, it's constantly going around and up and down. And if something isn't looking so great for you, don't worry. It'll come around. And you'll be where you need to be, if that makes sense. So, your outcome for October is the Two of Wands in reverse. It's more fire energy. You guys have a lot of fire energy here. I don't know if you have fire in your chart or not, but you could. Otherwise, it's just a lot of action. However, aside from the Emperor, the Knight, and the Two of Wands is reversed. So, the Two of Wands reversed as an outcome is basically being stuck at a crossroads and you're not picking your path. So this is, wands are fast moving energy, right? Fire energy. So when it's upright, it's you picking a path and you're not kind of waiting around to do it. You're picking your path and you're headed forward. Reversed, you're kind of stuck there like, what the hell should I do, right? But you also have the Emperor. So if it's a question of, you know, self-doubt, you don't want to pick the wrong path, just keep in mind that you are the Emperor in that month. And whichever way you go, you're going to be just fine. And you have the Wheel of Fortune. So whatever path you pick, it's fated. You really can't go wrong with those two. So don't doubt yourself, guys. All right, let's clarify the Devil up there in reverse for your overall. So guys, so far you go from not taking any action in your recent past to being the Emperor, who is like full of action, getting shit done. So that's awesome. All right, there we go. Well then, okay, so clarifying your reverse Devil in your overall, you have the King of Wands. More fire energy. This is a really fiery reading. So you could have possible Aries, Leo, Sagittarius in your life that is significant. Possible toxic situation with one of those signs, because this is a clarifying card, right? And it's with the Devil in reverse. However, I don't think that's it. I think you're being this King of Wands type personality. You're taking action. You're going after what you want. You're pursuing your creative pursuits. Yeah. So that goes right with the Emperor as well. So coming out of something toxic to taking action, going after what you want. That's good shit. All right, let's clarify the Emperor in your present. Move some of these out of the way here. All right. Yep. There it goes. Okay. So along with the Emperor in your present, you have the Chariot. Cancer card. You could have Cancer in your chart, or someone you're dealing with could. So you have Aries and Cancer here. And they're both major arcana, so that's awesome. You've got, so far, 1, 2, 3, 4 major arcana, so this is a pretty heavy reading, guys. October's a big month. Alright, so the Chariot is moving forward, right? With the Emperor, you're taking control of all of your shit. You're being your own boss, and you're moving forward. Now let's clarify the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so the Wheel of Fortune is clarified by the Six of Pentacles, which is an awesome card for stability. It is the equal give and take. It's generosity, shared resources. You have enough financially so that you're able to share with other people. So that's really awesome. If you have this card here, right? This boss card. And then you have the forward movement. You have the Wheel of Fortune. You're headed towards something that's fated, that's destiny. And it's super stable, and it's going to put you in a position to where you have all of the financial resources that you need because you're able to share with other people, right? Or it could be people sharing with you. Either way, it's stable. It's very equal energy. All right, let's clarify the reverse Two of Wands down here for the outcome, and then we'll get some, ooh, and that flew out really fast. All right, and then we'll get some advice. Okay, so with the reverse Two of Wands, you have the Page of Swords. So that is very fast, very honest communication. It could be very cutting, very harsh. So you're not making this decision right here. You're not taking this crossroads. Possibly because there is a communication that needs to be had first. A truthful, cutting sort of communication. Pages are messages. So that's why. You just have to figure your shit out. Be honest with yourself. Cut whatever out that needs cut out so that you can pick your path. I'm going to clarify that one again with this other deck, right? Clarify the Page of Swords and the reverse Two of Wands for Scorpio for October. Ah, okay. It's clarified by the Seven of Cups. And I haven't really been given out signs in this aside from the Emperor, Chariot, and the Devil. I just feel like, I don't know, it really doesn't matter. So Cups are water energy, your energy, as well as Cancer and Pisces. Seven of Cups is kind of the fantasy card. It's kind of a little bit delusional, or it could be that you have a lot of options, right? So with these two right here, it's telling you, here, if I can fit them all three in here, don't be in this fantasy world. Don't be delusional when picking this path, right? Be this Page of Swords and be honest and truthful and communicate so that you can pick this path, right? On one hand, you have truth. On the other hand, you have delusion. So keep that in mind, all right? Okay, let's get some advice cards. What is Scorpio's advice for October 2018? Yep. So far, you have the Two of Pentacles, right? Earth energy, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. The Two of Pentacles is a juggling card. Not juggling as in a bad way, but it could also mean, you just have to like pick one or the other, because it's hard. You might be too busy. You might be juggling finances to pay for different things. Might be juggling jobs, might be juggling relationships, juggling whatever it is in your life you're juggling. And for now, you're handling it okay, right? But you may need to, at some point, cut some things out of your life so that you don't have to juggle and be so busy. All right, now we'll pull another advice card from this so we can see maybe what this Two of Pentacles is talking about here. Guys. Okay, so clarifying your Two of Pentacles as an advice card, you have the Five of Cups. So that is basically telling you, don't cry over spilled milk. Don't worry about things that are already done and over with. This is a sadness card. It's a regret card. All right, but pay attention to the card. You have these three cups that are all spilled over in the front, right? That shit's done. It happened. It's over. It sucked. Whatever. You still have these two here in the back that are standing up and still full. So all isn't lost. All right? What else do we want to clarify? pull a clarifier for your Emperor and your Chariot. Okay? Clarify the Emperor and the Chariot for Scorpio in October. The Chariot could also be actual physical movement. You know, moving jobs, moving houses, whatever. Maybe you leave your job and become your own boss here with the Emperor. That could be. Oh, there it goes on the floor. All right, give me a second. Okay. So the Emperor and the Chariot are clarified with the Seven of Wands. More fire energy, fire all over the place. So that tells me that if you guys don't have fire in your chart and you're not dealing with a fire sign closely, then it's you being super passionate, super goal-oriented, you know, ambitious. So anyway, Seven of Wands is the stand your ground card. You're standing your ground, you're protecting yourself, you're defending yourself, you know, which is awesome, which is always what you want to do. And with the Emperor, I mean, the Emperor is going to do that because he runs empires. He doesn't take anybody's shit. Like, ever. All right. Okay, so it's time for me to pull your Mother Mary Oracle. And again, I don't know these by heart, so I'm going to have to read from the book. Hopefully you don't mind. And you have Our Lady of Answered Prayers. How nice. All right, let's see what she has to say for us. It's also a number 7 card. I don't know if that's significant for any of you, but that's my favorite number, so it's a good number, guys. Okay. This oracle brings a profound message of peace in that your prayers are being answered now. Feeling the relief of this realization can help that answer reach us more quickly. A soft, receptive heart, rather than a heart hardened by fear or expectation of disappointment, can be touched by the divine more easily. Answers always come. It is our ability to recognize them, to be moved by them, and to allow the solution to unravel that can be the challenge. When we call upon the divine, we are also assisted with our ability to let go of our attachment to the difficulty, the pain, the problem, and instead to let go, to open up to the healing, the solution. Part of how this happens is through being willing to not just look at your life situation now, but to really see your life through the eyes of your heart. There is something or someone that is happening in your life now that is the seed of the unanswered prayer. The situation is being resolved. Sometimes this is in its earliest stages, and we have to wait before we can consciously recognize that the miracle is manifesting right before our eyes. Other times, however, it is meant to happen now. The solution is right in front of us. When this oracle appears, your solution is not in a distant future, but under your feet in the here and now. Open your heart and open your eyes. You can pray that you see the answer before you now and become capable of accepting the divine help that is offered to you now with the following healing process and affirmation. This oracle is assuring you that your prayer is capable of being resolved. It is also encouraging you to hold a soft, receptive heart in realization that the answer is already tapping at the door of your heart, waiting for it to open and receive. Okay. So that's pretty awesome, guys. I don't ever read the whole affirmation. It's really long. If you want, you can always Google it. But anyway, that's the message. So I think that was a pretty good one for you guys. And we didn't get the Tower this month, so that's pretty awesome. All right. See you later, Scorpios. Have an awesome October.